having me. But to be honest, Chuma, I don't think I've heard about any basketball team in Nigeria, and we will not crucify you if you call in to say that. But when you call into the show, just call out the names, list out the names of basketball teams in Nigeria that you know.
Yeah.
And again, you know, in the context of high-profile teams, now I'm not talking about a team on your streets. You know, I'm speaking about teams the same way you're saying Yimba, Rivers United, Heartland. So teams ordinarily that should be representing states when you talk about basketball in the league in the country. Sorry, the same way you talk about that in football. So you can drop your comments on Facebook. Feel free to list out the names of basketball teams in Nigeria that you know on Facebook, on WhatsApp, via Twitter throughout Nigeria Info FM. And when you call into the show too, I wouldn't ask Dan because he knows too many names.
Yeah, so we're going to make it very interesting. If you can name at least 6 teams, we will give you some airtime. Yeah.
Oh shit. Dan has just promised that, so you can hear. But this thing Dan has done now, make people gonna start checking all that places just to call names.
Google is your friend.
Even names that they don't. I want names that you genuinely have heard about. You didn't just have to go and browse now to check those names, you know. Because we want to sample and just, you know, decipher by the end of this show which basketball team may be the most popular in Nigeria at this time. You know, please get ready to speak to us. We'd love to hear from you. But now let's start from the home front first off. And well, this guy has represented Nigeria at the highest level, and he had been consistent for us at the men's national team level. That's the Tigers, Ben Uzor, right? And he was captain of a national team at the point. He's involved into so many things these days, and he played in the NBA too. These days he's 34 years of age, so he's getting to the twilight of playing as a basketballer. At this stage, he has to think about perhaps administration or any other thing he wants to do. And he's been given a bit of an assignment by the NBA, you know, just help to develop talents around the place and all of that. And he has been speaking to Nigeria Info. He told me about his excitement at having an opportunity to work even more for the sport that he loves so much.
I'm just excited to continue to fall forward. You know, a lot of leg work has been put in behind the scenes that may not be as apparent to, you know, people. So I just continue to push forward, inspire, and see if I can help pay it forward. But I'm thankful that basketball is still giving back to me and my family.
Yeah.
All right, that's the man, Ben Uzor, speaking to you. Someone's trying to take his voice, but I'm sure you heard what he said. The opportunity and the pleasure of being able to contribute to the sport that has given him so much across the last 2 decades.
Forward, inspire, and see if I can.
In the sport, as the case is. All right. Yeah, that will take us to the Women's World Cup, which is just a few days away. There was a target for Nigeria, right? The captain of the women's team, Adora Ilono, had told us exclusively here on Nigeria and for what their target was for that World Cup.
But when we get there, we're definitely always trying to aim for a podium finish. Whether it comes with disappointment or not, that's our aim, our goal. But to still take it a game at a time. We keep saying, you know, let's try to shock the world. I think we've done that. So to use it again is, you know, quite repetitive, redundant, but that's still our goal.
Okay.
I think the world kind of knows what we're about, but if we still have to keep we're ready for that. Yeah, we're ready for that.
They were ready for the World Cup, our girls. Unfortunately, they will not be at the World Cup now. When Adora Ilono told us that on Nigeria Info, she was expecting to be at the World Cup because the ladies had qualified, but then we did have that 2-year ban imposed on basketball in the country by the federal government with advice from the Minister for Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dare. And even when the ban was overturned several days or weeks after that, it was too late because FIBA had waited to hear from Nigeria's to representation at the World Cup, even though we had already qualified. When it was glaring that it was not going to happen, they opted to pick Mali to take Nigeria's slot. And our ladies worked so hard to qualify for that World Cup. They had to beat some high-profile teams to achieve that feat. And well, then it felt like it was not going to come close, Dan. But now we're closer to that World Cup than ever before. And the reality would dawn on us now that we failed to play in the World Cup not because we didn't qualify, but because of our misdemeanors within the country.
Yeah, I mean, the result of what has happened highlights the level of organization, administration, and you know, placement of how basketball and sports in general is in the country. It's so sad that individuals will leave their various teams from various countries to come and represent their country, and some people who are here in the country who don't have a clue of what's going on are making decisions and in effect affect the general well-being of not just the players but the game as a whole. It's quite painful.
It is.
It's quite painful. And I mean, when I said it last year, I asked the question. I said, "Are you sure our ladies are going to go for this World Cup. And everybody were like, oh, I have come. And I'm like, I mean, it's not rocket science. If you look at the way things are, it's just sad. I mean, we're talking about the ladies not going for the World Cup. What of the ladies who play home base here? How are they faring? How are they being managed? How are they being taken care of? And it just tells you that we have a very long way to go. Very long way to go.
Tough stuff, really. And, you know, Dora told us in that interview then that she was even putting things together to ensure her parents could travel to Australia to where the World Cup is taking place to watch herself and her teammates. So it was going to be some family experience too for her beyond just representing Nigeria. But all of those dreams have been thrown out of the window because we will not be there. That World Cup kicks off officially on the 22nd of this month in exactly 10 days' time. There are 12 teams in the mix. And we do have in Group A, Belgium, China, Bosnia, Puerto Rico, South Korea, and the USA. While in Group B, there's France, Serbia, Japan, Canada, the home nation, Australia, and the team that took Nigeria's slot, Mali, the only African team in there. Again, just to remind you that Mali didn't qualify for the World Cup. We did. Nigeria qualified for the World Cup. But when we banned ourselves for 2 years in-house here, FIBA had to throw us out of that World Cup. And Mali took our slot. Still very painful, man. Still very painful.
We had the yam and we had the knife. I wanted to just slice our finger.
Sad stuff, man.
And looking at the Group A, my money is on USA, China, USA and China. The rest will have to battle for it. I'm looking at Korea, Belgium, Puerto Rico, Bosnia. Group B, Australia, Japan. So it's either between France and Canada. So my money would be Australia, Japan, France.
All right, 10 days to go. Sorry, enough to make me stutter right now. Thinking again about the fact that we'll not be in that World Cup, and trust us to bring our coverage of the FIBA Women's World Cup to you, even in the absence of Nigeria, unfortunately. We've had the European Championships take place in the last set of days. The male, the female stars, everybody trying to compete for honors in Europe, just like we have in Afro Basket here on our continent in Africa. And I'll focus on the team that wins the tournament when the time is right, because I'm sure that there are many of the listeners for this evening who are not too keen. They're like, how many times did they talk about our Afro basket in Europe when we are playing? So why should we talk so much about their own here? But
well, unfortunately, we do not have any of those things here. That is why we're talking about the ones there, so we can motivate the ones here.
Did I just make Dan do that? He seldom does things like that, so I'm happy I was able to achieve that. Dan, let's go to the phone lines first off and listen to the listeners. The case is, please call into the show right now. Let us know, how many basketball teams in Nigeria have you heard about? You can call out the teams that you've heard about. We basically want to sample by the end of the show tonight the team that we feel is the most popular basketball team in Nigeria. All right, you can dial 0700. Yes, so it has to be like, again, I'm going to give the football example because that helps to guide people who do not understand it well enough. The same way you're not going to call Elderson United that maybe plays in your streets. And if I were to ask you about football teams, you're going to call the clubs, the popular clubs that play in the first division of league football in Nigeria. That's the same thing here. The clubs that play in the first division of basketball in Nigeria. How many of them have you heard about? If you've not heard about any, please feel free to be honest with us too, okay? 0700 993 993 993. I'll take that one more time because even dance people know that slow and steady wins the race, right?
Yep.
So 0700 993 993 993. And for our female callers, 01 465 7190. Good evening. What a way to welcome us to the phone lines. That very annoying sound that comes up almost every other time. This should be better. Hi.
Good evening.
Live on Courtside. Good evening.
Wow.
Oh my word, did that just
The
go
lines
off?
are acting up.
Okay, so I'll share that number with you one more time. 0700 993 993 993. Also, there's WhatsApp. Tell us what's up using WhatsApp. That's easier for several people, isn't it? And there's a good thing about our stream on Facebook too. Just search for Nigeria Info 99.3 and you find us live on Facebook. You can see what's happening. You're doing. Cool. Are you in this from somewhere? Just
No.
Amazing.
Falcons.
Nice.
Niger Porters.
Impressive. That's four. It's okay if you don't remember any other one. Rivers Hoopers.
Yes.
How comes you know about these teams? You follow basketball that much?
Yes, I do.
Amazing stuff. I do appreciate that for sure. Give us your phone number, the final 4 numbers, please.
1 left.
Okay, Dan is asking for 6.
The 6. 1 left.
One leg.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have an issue at all. He did a great job. We're not here again for the competition. That's just an extra incentive from Dan.
Yeah.
I am keen to know the basketball teams that you heard about. If you can meet in the number he's asking for and get some stuff, extra incentive. But I'm just happy that we had a caller who was able to pick, Choir Falcons. It means he knows the team. What's up? He knows what's up? True. Good evening. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, let's just try this other call too. Hi. You're live on Courtside. Okay, not like us doing testing the phone lines 1, 2, 3. Oh, wasn't he on that one? Now, WhatsApp very available to you for your thoughts and comments, and you can always share them with us. Like Dan has one staring at him now.
We have the man from Yanopaja, and he has given us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit!
That feel again, like I said, I don't want people going to and maybe this incentive will come and spoil my plans now, because I basically want honest views now and not just writing down stuff because you want to write down stuff. Thank you for your thoughts, though. Yeah, that one says Dan Chuma. Good evening. First Bank basketball team. Okay. Rivers Hoofers, he said.
Oh, John.
It's actually Hoopers. But I appreciate your attempt. I appreciate your care.
Police
And then he goes for police. So apparently he's heard about police baton. Like, I don't hear police something.
No, this is what I made me laugh. He said the basketball team will with you.
Nice one. I love your honesty, man. I love your honesty. Thank you for that. Midday Magnet from Agor Palace Way. Thank you for that. Great to hear from you. A few more calls now, Dan, before we go back to WhatsApp, please. We still do have some updates from the NBA to come, of course, on the show tonight. Good evening. I think we can avoid line 3 or line 2 now. Whatever line is.
Hello, good evening. Actually, Courtside.
Hello, good evening.
Yes,
good
you're
evening,
live
sir.
on Nigeria Info. Good evening.
Yes, so I want to name the 6.
I know they ask you for 6. I just say how many basketball teams in Nigeria do you know? Can you name?
Okay, a comment.
Okay.
Islanders.
Okay.
Jordan Warriors.
Jordan Warriors. Ah, nice. Okay.
Customs.
Sorry, say that again.
Customs.
Oh, Customs.
Customs.
Okay.
First Bank.
Cool stuff.
First Bank basketball team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you have River Supers.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that what you know?
We have First Bank.
Okay. Want to ask what's your name? No.
I found that time. Yeah, I can show you.
And the salary cap and so much more on Courtside on Nigeria. For all of that to come after this commercial break. Chuma Noli and Daniel Chuguma in the studio. Please stay with us because you add so much magic to the broadcast.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Imagine if the world revolved around you and you could do anything, like even make this ad go faster.
I'm going to buy my first car this year.
Or maybe slower. I'm going to buy my first car. Or even turn it to music.
I'm gonna buy my first car this year.
Or maybe just leave it as it is.
I'm going to buy my first car this year.
Yup, that feeling is second to none. And the best part is, you decide the pace. Set the pace for a great life with a reliable trading partner that makes the world revolve around you. Download the Octa FX trading app now. Octa FX, focused on your goal.
Are you looking to gain valuable skills to achieve your career goals? At Now University of Nigeria, Abuja, we equip students with vital employability skills through our top quality undergraduate, postgraduate, and A-level programs. With our international faculty, innovative teaching, and partnerships with prestigious organizations, we prepare students for global impact. For inquiries, contact 090-3632-6881. To apply, visit nowuniversity.edu.ng.
Rolling in 2, lights, camera, sound, action!
It's here. MTN 5G, it's here. The MTN wonder.
No,
the wonder of
no. This is how your line is supposed to go.
The wonder of MTN 5G has arrived, and it's time for you to be a part of it. All you have to do is pre-order your own 5G router for 50,000 naira only. Visit www.mtn.ng/5G-router. Follow the instructions there and start your 5G life right now.
Jenny baby, this one wey you dey shine teeth like this, nobody go know say dem just serve you breakfast.
Which breakfast? I've moved on. When I'm enjoying better discounts at select stores with my Keystone Pink card, I'm attending lifestyle events, networking, and raising my game, all thanks to my Pink account. So you see, my dear, last, the only thing serving me right now is the Keystone Pink account, oh.
And there's more. Enjoy a 2% discount on business loans, free capacity building and mentoring, and access to Pink network platforms when you open a Pink account. Visit the Keystone branch nearest to you or call +234 700 2000 3000 to get started. Keystone Bank. We grow together.
Get 70% off.
Say what?
70%?
Everyone loves massive discount because it either helps them save money or get more from their budget. But sadly, every day isn't Christmas. Unless, like me, you've got to have the higher thermocool Gen Power Inverter Air Conditioner that helps me save 70% on my electricity consumption. I even enjoy multiple ACs when I'm on Gen. That's less bills and more comfort every single day. So, what will you do with your 70% saving?
Get the higher thermal Gen Power Inverter Air Conditioner. That's a whopping 70% electricity saver. That's less bills, more comfort. Higher thermal, always there for you.
24 months warranty. You get 24 months warranty when you buy the iPhone 13 Pro Max, 13 Pro, 13, or 13 Mini from verified Apple authorized reseller stores in Nigeria. You also get a one-time 6-month accidental screen or liquid damage cover for your iPhone. Offer available at iConnect and Spar stores in Nigeria. Visit iNigeria.org for more info. Terms and conditions apply.
Imagine a life with zero worries. Imagine a world where you're relaxed and free, where all your dreams
With Pay Financial, you have zero worries when it's time to pay your bills, rent, school fees, and vacation. We'll be here making it easy for you.
Visit our website www.pagefinancials.com or call 017007243. Page Financials, taking you further.
Need a plumber?
ClickOffice.
Electrician?
ClickOffice.
Technicians for generator, AC, and other appliances?
ClickOffice.
Download ClickOffice now and get access to hundreds of qualified home service professionals.
ClickOffice, your one-stop shop for trusted and reliable home repair and service professionals.
Rolling in 2, lights, camera, sound, action!
It's here. MTN 5G, it's here. The MTN wonder.
No,
the wonder of
no. This is how your line is supposed to go.
The wonder of MTN 5G has arrived, and it's time for you to be a part of it. All you have to do is pre-order your own 5G router for 50,000 naira only. Visit www.mtn.ng/5G-router. Follow the instructions there and start your 5G life right now.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Hi, my name is Uzor, captain of the Nigerian national team, and you're listening to Courtside on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Yeah, we're still courtside on Nigeria Info. Chuman Nali and Daniel Chukuma in the studio at this time of asking you out there to contributing. We love your thoughts and comments pouring in on WhatsApp, on Twitter throughout Nigeria Info FM, and even via Facebook too. Just check for Nigeria Info 99.3 where we're streaming live, and you can join the broadcast. Beyond listening to the audio, you can also watch the video too. So let's touch on this. We've been asking for the last set of minutes, by the way, how many basketball teams in Nigeria you've heard about and that you can call out live on radio. And several people have made attempts. We appreciate you for that. We want to see if we can decipher potentially the most popular basketball team in Nigeria at this moment. That's why we're asking you the question. So please keep your thoughts coming through. Over now to the NBA before we pick a few more calls and read out more of those comments on social media. Oh, Dan, the NBA have actually told teams last Friday that there's an expectation to see a significant jump in the salary cap and tax level for the 2023-2024 season. That's the season after this one that's about to kick off. Now, based on current projections, both figures of $134 million for the salary cap and $162 million as tax level will set records and are both $1 million higher than the league's most recent projections made in June. The figures represent the cap rise of 8.4% and the tax level of 7.8% over the 2022-2023 season. Now, what this means is salary cap basically means a limitation on how much money teams can spend. It's even in football too. Don't forget that before Barcelona sold a few more of their future revenue, their spending cap was so low, but now the guys in the La Liga have extended that spending cap to a few hundreds of millions of euros because Barca have sold things and have been able to get revenue to come in. So it's the same thing too. To balance the books, there's a limit to how much you can spend on salaries of players in the NBA. And there's this whole talk about potential salary caps at $134 million for the 2023-2024 season. Money Shade for this league, that's my own.
Well, I mean, they're making so much money, TV rights, endorsement deals, merchandising, ticket sales. I mean, it's a whole... man, those guys have everything well planned out. And for them to do this, it means they have much more bigger plans. Yeah. And if that's happening in the NBA, I hope something like this goes into the WNBA because, they are also coming out to say, you know what, we need to get better pay, we need to be paid more and all. And, right, the management are saying, how many games, they do, where people they took come, And I believe it's a work in progress. And at the end of the day, there are bigger things in the works. Yeah. And with time, we'll actually see, how far it goes. But at the end of the day, they will not give Draymond Green any max deal at Golden State. So I don't know how they're going to do it.
Okay, well, we're just over a month away from the start of the new NBA season. That's 2022-2023 campaign. That will kick off officially on the 18th of October. And training camps in the NBA begin later this month. Mm-hmm. So teams will come together with their training camps later this month as preparations are taken to higher levels for that new season. And then we're going to have the experience of all of these preseason games. Again, there's a bit of similarity. Because of how popular football is in Nigeria, to try and make you guys understand better, I always like to use a football example for the sake of those who may not understand basketball enough for now. So the same way you have those preseason games that Arsenal and co played before the start of the Premier League season, these guys too, when they open their training camp after a while, they'll play a few of those games to put themselves in the mood for the new season that kicks off October 18.
Oh, man, I can't wait to. I've gotten my subscription down.
All share
ready. It's just that you won't be able to sleep that early and you wake up grouchy in the morning. But I'm really excited to see the new, the teams, the new players coming on board, the new drafts coming on board. The trade season is obviously over. I want to see who has decided to stay or who decided to leave. A lot of controversy, the whole AD, Russell Westbrook, Kyrie. For me, I just want to see good basketball. And, as much as, yes, I'm a Laker fan and all, I'm looking at, getting that excitement that the NBA always brings and, provides for all of us. So, yeah, it's something that we're waiting to see happen. Working on angry and hungry, So, again, it's something they can build on. To them, yes, they lost, but they've learned a whole lot. And obviously, when the US loses, their coming back is always massive. So well, the rest of the team or country should brace up for the next one.
Yeah, USA have won gold in that competition 7 times. They won silver once and have now gotten bronze too. They wanted to balance the books, right? Get everything. Okay, let's balance the books and get back to a few more of your thoughts before we wrap up. Officially, this guy will get Daniel's gifts of airtime. Austin King. Congrats to you, Austin King. So, Austin King, please, you send to us. I don't know if you have our WhatsApp number. If you don't, please keep listening. I'll share with you that WhatsApp number of ours shortly. So, you can send your full phone number and your full name to that WhatsApp. I have your final 4 numbers, but you send the full phone number and it must match the final 4 numbers I have. So, Dan can send you your airtime.
No need for NIM.
Yeah, to verify anything. But now to your comments, Dan. More stuff for you on WhatsApp and Facebook. And the phone line is still 0700 993 993 993. That's still the number for you to call.
I can see Ifan Obais. Good evening, Chuma. I have heard of First Bank team.
Okay.
Only
It's honest enough to just say First Bank. Okay. That's Canis Ifan Obasi. Thank you for that on WhatsApp.
And there was no name here. So good evening, Chuma. The basketball team in Nigeria.
I said about Dodan Warriors, First
Custom,
Bank,
Dodan Warriors, First Bank, Kano Pillars, Apple Comments, Sunshine, Highlanders. Maybe it's Toyota. I don't know. Bielsa.
Okay. I wish you could complete the names of the teams. But again, that shows how, because you cannot just say, I'm trying to think of a team now. Okay, you cannot, if it's a football team now, you cannot just say, Chuma, the football teams I've heard about in England are Brom. You have to say West Brom. As in, it has to be complete, you get. You're not
You
just
can't even say United.
Wanderers. Wanderers.
You can't even say United because we have Manchester United.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know.
So when you just say Bielsa, like Bielsa what? You get. So it means that you don't know it enough, but I appreciate your honesty again.
Thank you. Thank you
so much. It shows that there's so much work we have to do in this quest to promote basketball locally, because if we fall into the buzz when there's success stories for our male and female teams, like when our guys beat the USA in the friendly game ahead of the Olympics and how everybody was buzzing, hey, we are the baddest guys ever lived in basketball. And when our girls, did very well winning the AfroBasket title 3 times in a row, then what are we doing at home as to our local league? And why is our local league in the country not that popular when it comes to basket? Yeah. I didn't have ball now. Let me sound like you guys basket. If you be basket mouth.
It does boils down to having a system that works.
Yeah.
If you build your ecosystem around education and sports and you put the right minds to it, definitely it's going to work.
True,
definitely.
Bro. This call can work at least to tell us to go home. So let's try this. It didn't work. 0700 993 993 993. We're getting ready to wrap things up. So we're building up 10 days to the Women's World Cup, just over a month to the NBA, and we thought that there was a break. Well, everything is about to kick off again.
Yep.
In Nigeria, please don't ask us about the league, because as we speak right now, there's no date around the start of any league. There's no official date.
Any league. When
the date comes through, we'll share it with you.
Hopefully.
Hopefully it's going to come through by the grace of God. Thank you for joining us on Courtside tonight. Special shout out to my man Azubike Onicha.
Yep.
Recover from your injury, man. We need to see you here next Monday by God's grace. And I think we can squeeze in that final call, Dan. Finally, it's about to go down. Fingers crossed, Tabi.
Hello, good evening. Courtside.
Okay, Dan, is your village people officially that doing this?
No, I've noticed that time it rains in Lagos. There's always traffic. Network is always down.
How did you guys even cope? All the people that had to leave their homes.
They have to wait for wire to drive for the ring lights.
It hits everything. Satellite network, light, roads. When rain falls, so many things fall in Nigeria too. Dan, thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, Chuma. Looking forward to seeing Azu come back and Irabo as well. Irabo to get injury, so I don't even know.
Irabo get basketball injury, but you don't get movie roadshow injury.
No.
All right,
show must go on.
Shout out to Irabo Coast and of course Makanyawa as well too, who's doing quite a great job these days with NBA Africa, the Nigeria office where she currently works. So my name is Chuma Nali, and there's more to come. Yeah, we have so much more to come here on Nigeria Info. There's the Game On show next up. Everything exciting from the big leagues in Europe, Nigerian teams on the continent in the CAF Champions League and Confederation Cup. The excitement from Formula One, where one guy is pushing himself to the title already, and 2 superstars he emerged as the very best in the final Grand Slam event of the year in tennis. All of these and more should excite you on Game On right after now, so please stay with us.